Welcome to this meditation where we will come back into our hearts, back to a place that feels right for us, that is authentic, and that makes us loving beings. Not so scattered all the time, not so worried all the time, not so anxious. Coming back to our heart. So picture yourself sitting out in nature. It is night. You've brought a tent with you and you've made a small fire. You watch the fire and all your worries are streaming through your mind. You came out here to get some distance from your life and everything that is stressing you out. To escape your reality. And it feels good to be in the heart of nature, reconnecting to a deeper part of you. But at the same time, you can't seem to let go of these thoughts, of these worries, of these anxieties. It's like you've taken them with you, although you thought you could leave them behind. Now imagine that you can see yourself sitting here at this fire, looking at the little tent you've pitched up, and looking at yourself in a peaceful place, but not at peace in your mind. Really get a feel and a sense for what you might look like to an outsider. And no one knows you better than you do. Maybe you're starting to hold compassion for yourself, for your worried self. Because you know how difficult it is. Because you know all the trouble they're going through. Imagine that you could place your hand on their shoulder. And what is it you would whisper into their ear? Go ahead and whisper that into their ear now. Maybe you tell yourself to take a deep breath and to relax a little bit, to enjoy this moment, to let go, to surrender, and just be present in this beautiful moment here in nature. just the beauty of the fire, seeing the flames go up. Maybe you make a reference to the flames and say, "Hey, look, imagine your thoughts and your worries are burning with the fire and just fading away in the flames." Because keeping them in your mental space is not going to change them whatsoever. If anything, if you're here in this moment, if you're present, that is when you will find solutions to your problems. Your life and your time here is precious. Why spend all the time in your mind contemplating and worrying about things that may never happen or that you can't control and do nothing about? Maybe it's best to just try and surrender and be here in this moment, to fully take in the smells, the sounds, and the richness of this moment. Maybe you tell them that their goal in life shouldn't be to achieve a million things or to try and control everything in their life. Maybe their goal is just to be present here, or in whatever they do, just to be present, to fully experience life, to spread love from their heart, to make other people smile, to truly express themselves. And then you also have a secondary purpose, and that is individual to everyone, but it's nothing to stress out about. Maybe you tell them that some of the happiest people in the world are not the ones who have the most resources, but the people who are living in their hearts, who make love their goal in their interactions with others and with themselves. So instead of beating themselves up, they're kind to themselves. They learn, they accept, and they live in this moment and not constantly in their mind. Observe how your worried self reacts to those words. And I will give you a minute here to tell them anything else that you want to tell them. This is your chance to speak to your worried self like a very good friend that you love and you want to see happy and not worried like this. If you don't have any words to say to them, maybe just imagine sitting here and breathing together deeply and enjoying this beautiful night. You can see the stars above, and the fire is warming both of you. You tell your worried self that you are not some wise sage, and it's not that you know better than them. It's just that you have access to things they have forgotten or can't see anymore because worries have clouded their mind. So what you've come here to do is to clear away some of that fog so they can start to see clearly again and return to their hearts and their true self. To reconnect to the joy they felt as a kid when they were exploring and playfully living life. Imagine how the kid would feel sitting here at the fire in nature, how much excitement there is around, and how nice it is to have a break from everyday life and explore something different. In truth, every moment has that potential. Even if we're sitting at a desk, at work, we can bring this curiosity, this excitement, and this connectedness to our hearts anywhere we are. And that just shows you how powerful we are. Observe how your worried self, or your formerly worried self, looks now. See if their posture is more upright. See if their facial expressions show that they're more relaxed, more here in this moment. See them running their hand through the cold grass and reconnecting with this moment. They seem very grateful for you to have visited them. You can sense a true relief on their face, in their posture, as they can finally start to enjoy this lovely location that they've had enough self-love for to visit today. Feel how your heart starts to light up as you look at the fire, the flame inside your heart, the love for all beings and the love for life starts to grow with every in-breath. And with every out-breath, you are releasing any leftover worries that you have. The flame in your heart grows stronger and stronger. And you know that whoever you meet, if it's an animal, an insect, a person when you go back tomorrow morning, you will share this fire, this light in your heart with them. So you didn't do this just for yourself. You did this for everybody you come into contact with. This is much bigger than just us. This is about all of us. All of us returning to our hearts and holding that space and making this world a brighter place. And it is the most self-loving thing to do, to take time out like this, to return back to who we truly are. Because everyday life is not designed to take us back to that. It takes us away from who we truly are and down rabbit holes of stress and worries and anxieties and the future. So thank yourself for taking this time today. We will end this meditation with some deep breathing to really solidify what we've done today. So you can start to embody this in your day-to-day life and bring more people, even if subtly, back to their hearts. So take a deep breath through the nose, filling your whole body with air, fresh life, and an out breath through your nose. And do that again. And the out breath. And again. Feeling your heart alive, and the out breath. And the in breath deep into your heart. And the out breath. And on the next in breath, really feel this power you have in your heart spread across your whole body and being. Hold that there. And the out breath. So slowly start to come back to this room. And open your eyes when you're ready. Have a beautiful day. Much love.